Well, first of all, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to see you all again. Shakib's okay. He'll bowl. He was a little bit bruised and battered, obviously with a one-day game here. But he's gone through that, and first of all, he's available for selection, and he's available to bowl. So he's good to go. I can't see, to be honest, if I'm sitting here and just talking out of the room a little bit, I think it'll be the same three spinners that we've seen. And obviously, I think with the welcoming back of Taskin and then Khalid as well. Talking out the room, sorry to the selectors, but that's probably what I can see happening. But the good news is that Shakib is good to go, and I think by looking at the pitch out there, I think he'll very much come into play. So I think that for me, the learning out of the last test, if you saw how Shiraz and Umesh Yadav bowled, they either went very short, very attacking. They had people out, catches in positions. The ball was slightly reversing. So if you're bowling with a spinner, you know what you're going to get. You know what you're going to get. And so for me, I think the only change I would like to see is us be a little bit more attacking by using, because it's not easy ducking on pitches like this. And that's where your asset, if you've got a bit of pace about you, you can afford to be a little bit more expansive, a little bit more aggressive. It doesn't matter where you play India in South Africa or you play India in India. You put that in your highest order of achievements, where you want to beat a team like that home or away because of what they bring, the quality that they bring. And I think that we know that 150 in the last test match didn't cut it for us. And you're not going to win many test matches getting 150 in your first innings. So I think we've spoken long and hard about the values of our partnerships, and that we need to be much more resilient in those partnerships when we get them going. And I think in the second innings we showed that. So yes, we desperately want to win. That's a great blueprint for us. And I think the young man, he's surprised. It's the first time I've seen Zakir. I just love his attitude. I love his boldness and his attacking mindset. He's come to play, and he showed that he can take on the very best bowlers that they've got. And he's been a terrific, shall I say, breath of fresh air. He's coming. He backs himself. So if we need something to fall back on, that was the start. In the second innings that we can build on, and we've shown that we can run toe to toe with India in that respect. But yeah, I mean, this is a different pitch. We'll see what it gives us. You got one chance to cash in, and you win the toss. Hopefully, bat first, get out there and make 350 or 380. I'm just sort of guessing off the cuff of what that value of that first innings score might be. But is it going to turn? It looks fairly dry, but you've got to cash in first innings. That's your only chance to set the test match up in the first innings. And if we bowl, if we happen to be in the field, we've also shown in the first innings we had India 40 odd for 3, and we dropped a couple of tough chances that we cannot drop at this level. We can't make mistakes like that. So, and then you get put to the sword. So. But yeah, look, it's massive. You get one chance to set it up, and hopefully this test match we can put that right. Well, we had the high performance group in Chittagong. I specifically asked for them because I wanted to see what youngsters Bangladesh have got. I was particularly impressed with Mushfiq. He's a big, strong, very athletic young man. There's a couple, and Rabid can help me out here, but there's a couple more tall young lads that I was... Ashik, yeah, that I was very impressed with. So I think the key from now on in is to have those kids more involved with our chats, more involved with our dressing room discussion about our test match philosophy, our one-day philosophy, how we think, how I think as a bowling coach, a fast bowling coach. So I really think it was cool to have them around, and especially the spinners as well. I think I'm not sure, I must admit. I think that he is also, everyone wants to keep sharp. Everyone wants to stay with it in case he has to keep. I saw him, I was right behind him yesterday with the gloves, so I think it's just the professional that he is. He's just getting ready if something does happen, and so does Mushi. So the answer to that, no, I don't know if he's going to keep, but you'll see tomorrow morning. How many tests has he played? 5, 6, 7. So he's still learning. He's going to make mistakes, and I like people making mistakes. So it's like me being left alone when I was young, tearaway all over the show, skin and bone alone, and that is Khalid. But I keep my positive reinforcement with him is that the way he bowls is his unpredictability. That's actually his strength. So he can bowl an absolute jaffa, and he can bowl the next ball down the leg side and get caught down the leg side. So, but the fact that Khalid has got a proper engine on him, and he's a big, strong boy, and wants to learn, ask questions every single day, that I cannot fault, and that's what I want to see from this group, is that the moment I came in here was for me to take the shackles off the shoulders and be free and enjoy and take on and be aggressive. So, and that if Khalid gets first ball down the leg side, he gets Kohli caught down the leg side, that's a jaffa in my book. So, yeah, look, I'm not worried about Khalid. Khalid is just a great kid who wants to learn and wants to be successful.
নগদে আসলে মোবাইল রিচার্জে 1000 টাকা পর্যন্ত ক্যাশব্যাক আর অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলতে ডায়াল করুন *167#.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download TSports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.